at home, folks. A big round of applause for Mark Ginn. Let him know. Mark Ginn.
Hello, my name's Mark. Sorry. My name's Mark. I'm from Buffalo, New York. No bills, yeah, that's for sure. I'm an Irish Catholic, divorced, and I like Jewish people. And I'm single, and I like Jewish women. Are there any ladies there tonight? No Jews for me. Okay. I was married for a long time to a Jewish lady named Esther, and Esther and I we did well for about 10 years. And the thing about Esther is she was very literal, and I took a while to get used to it. I remember one time when we were getting ready for bed, we were climbing in. We took our clothes off, and I was climbing in bed, and I said, Esther, it's really cold outside. Can you please close the window? And she turned to me rather quickly and snotty and said, well, I can close the window, but it's still going to be cold outside. That was tough. And of course, because she's Jewish, she managed all of our money. And I never had money. So one day I was out with my kid, and I turned to Esther and I said, I need $80. And she, just like this, came back and said, $70? What do you possibly need $60 for, Mom? See what she did there? She was good with money. Yeah, it was good. She went to an all-women's Jewish university, yeshiva. And she was on the crew team, right? Rowing. And the team lost every year. Every year they'd lose. They had a year-end competition coming up against Harvard. I said, well, I want to go, and hopefully we won't lose. So she was nervous, and I got to the competition. I watched the competition. Sure enough, they came in dead last. But I think I knew what was going on. So I went up to Esther afterwards. I said, hey, I think these Harvard guys, if I noticed it, they have 8 rowers and 1 yeller. The Jewish ladies put out a team with 1 rower and 8 yellers. I said, here's the problem. So probably one of the things I liked a lot about Esther was her father. Great guy, Morty. And Morty was quick. He was quick on his toes. And one day I was having a nice conversation with him, and he was telling me about this really cool restaurant he went to. And I said, well, this sounds good, Morty. What's the name of the restaurant? And he looks at me with a blank face. And he said, wait a minute. What's that flower that smells so good? I said, oh, it's a rose. And he said, Rose, what's the name of that restaurant we were at last night? You see, Morty was quick, right? Yeah, it was good. So yeah, I'm single, and so I use this JDate. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that site. Well, number one, it runs a little bit slower. So Jews, we got to speed it up here. And the next one is the questions are hard. There. So one of them, right off, it says, wants to know what's my level of Jewiness. And the first one is circumcised. Got that. The next one, which I have to chime in on, is orthodox. Well, not orthodox. And then the last one was accountant or doctor. So I felt I'm not at the top echelon here. And then there's the final question. It says, why do you want to date a Jew? And then there's 3 boxes that you have to fill in. One says, mommy issues. The next one says, I don't like sex. The next one says, I'm a gold digger. That's my set. Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody.